The diagram below shows a square frame with 4 drops of wax at positions A, B, C and D. Okay, so these grey blobs are 4 drops of wax, okay, and they're named with positions A, B, C and D. Arif heated the metal frame at point X and recorded the time taken for the drops of wax to melt. Okay, so this question is about obviously there's a heat is involved. All right, so it's a topic on heat, and there's also melting. So that means there is heat being transferred from one point to the other. All right. So before we do this question, let's revise. We know that heat flows from a hotter to a colder place or object. We know that this heat continues to flow between the hotter area to the cooler area to the colder area until both reach the same temperature. We also know that materials, there are two kinds of materials, heat conductors, and there are also good heat conductors and poor conductors of heat. Now in this question, metal was named, so metal is obviously a good conductor of heat. So with that, let's look at the question again. The diagram below shows a square frame, and Arif heated the metal frame at point X. Now we know that if this is where the the frame is heated up, obviously heat will travel from here, this way, and from here this way, because all this is still cold and this is warmer, right? So if this is warmer, it will travel, okay, some traveling this way and some traveling this way, but the nearer wax will be heated up first because the heat can travel to the nearest wax at a shorter time, right? So obviously here you can see that D is the nearest block of wax, right? So D would be melting first. This could follow with so the next one after D, it could be A or C, but if you look at where it is heated, all right, A would be nearer compared to C, right? How do you know this? Because this is just from this point here, whereas C, it's a longer distance, all right? And obviously the last block that will melt will be B. Okay, so this is quite a common question, and how you do this common question is to look at the distance between the melting wax and the wax that you're supposed to melt and the point where heat is applied. Remember that heat travels from a higher temperature, from a point where there's a higher temperature to a point where there's a lower temperature, and it will take time for that heat to travel from one point to the other. Even if it's a good conductor of heat, it will still take time. And the nearer the point is to the heat source, the faster it'll get melted. Okay, or the faster it will gain heat. Okay, so this is such a simple question. If you still don't understand, my usual reminder stands. So pause here if you want to read all this, okay, and then have fun trying the question out later. Thank you.